And here we are, Monday afternoon, like 6:30-ish. Yeah, Lisa wanted to go. First day of school for someone. So yeah, I saw actually one, I think the correct term is freshman. So the one that starts, I think, high school gymnasium, because she was completely drawn upon mainly on her white t-shirt and also on legs and arms with the F sign for with F stands for Pheasant. So yeah, I don't know how this tradition started, but yeah, when you enter high school gymnasium, older students will basically haze the incoming cohort with drawing upon them, or in my generation we didn't draw upon them, but we had a stamp which actually spelled Pheasant. And interestingly, that year when we were 4th grade, so seniors, we also got a new teacher that year, and she, very graciously allowed our guys to stamp her, literally. She had the stamp, on the back of her hand. But yeah, but afterwards, each of generation, for example, in my generation, you would get like a stamp on a hand or a forehead, and that was it. But then, with every generation, it became much more aggressive, severe. They started using permanent markers to draw on people. They're not only on skin, but also on their t-shirts, on their clothes. And then couple of years ago, sometime there was a new trend. So for example, of using water pistols to spray water on people, which at these temperatures it's, let's say, fine. So that happened also when I was a pheasant. Well, they at least try to. But after I was already at university, the new tradition was not only use water pistols, or even basically just bottles of water, but also flour, basically making a dough, which was very, of course, not only, let's say, try to imagine that in the beginning of your school day you have a full hair of dough, and of course there was also then damage to the school property. Cleaning ladies had to clean all that gunk. So some of the schools basically banned this practice, but then that, let's say, just transferred it outside of the schools, after school. So yeah, for some, no paper, no primo, for some strange reason, every generation wants to be cool or cooler than the previous, with going a little bit further, or even going too far. Yeah, a couple of years ago I went on the first day I don't know why, I had to go to the city center, and some of the freshmen were completely drawn upon, not in one color of permanent markers, markers several different colors, and then of course you have to use like an alcohol based solution, or even paint thinner, like they completely marked their forehead and arms, yeah, strange. Also there was I think when we were entering gymnasium, they were also throwing towards us, not with full force, basically like softball, corn, dried corn, not corn on a cup, just small grains, individual grains of corn. And of course that was also a problem, because then cleaning ladies had to clean that after us. But yeah, at my gymnasium we also had a tradition of so-called baptism for the newcomers. So the fourth year was in charge of preparing a program, which was of course sanctioned, okayed by the school administration. The fourth grade was in charge of making a program, making let's say a list of tasks that the freshmen had to done. For example, in my generation, when we were entering, we had to basically dance in front of all of the school, different types, sorts, kinds of dances. No, premicamo se. So yeah. You wouldn't believe it was raining today, an hour ago. And it's so dry that even if you walk on grass, there was not a single drop of water to be found. Yeah, so yesterday I checked, it was saying sunny, 30 plus until the end of the week. In the morning we checked, it was raining on Thursday and Friday. The temperatures will drop below like 28, 27. At 2 we checked, they increased, so the Tak, Lizi. Paket. Liza, glej, muca. Glej. Ja. Muca je. No interest. They increased the number of rainy days to include Sunday at at 3. Co-worker came, I'm going. It will rain in 45 minutes, you better go home to us. I checked, yeah. Forecast of rain. And I came just before the rain. Yeah. Ja. Aj pridna zadevca. Takole. Kaj zdaj? No pa še eno kužo imaš. A gre še druga kuža? Ja, rad je povohala. Pa kaj po? Ja. Ja, pust. Če ti lahko vohaš, lahko tudi drugi tebe vohajo. Aj bi bilo tečka si. Ti pa lahko vohaš, reč, ja. Napet. No vidiš, bi če te drugo lahko vohala zadevco. Vidi, greva tukaj. Okay, we will end on this point. Liza wants to go this way.